We are now at Singapore's Central Business District, where one of Singapore's most famous iconic landmarks of heritage, the Civilian War Memorial. This memorial has been commonly referred to as the Chopsticks. It is 67.4 meters tall, comprises of 4 columns, and these 4 columns represent the 4 races in Singapore: Malay, Indian, Chinese, and other races. These columns are joined at the base, signifying the unity of all races, and are dedicated to the civilians killed and massacred during the Japanese occupation of Singapore from 1942 to 1945 during World War II. The Japanese occupation in Singapore was like a nightmare that lasted for 3.5 years. The people of Singapore suffered and lived in constant fear. The Japanese gave Singapore a new name, Seonan To, which meant the light of the south. This is hardly true, as the people of Singapore spent the darkest days of their lives under the rule of the Japanese. The death toll during the Japanese occupation was reported by the Japanese to be 6,000, but official estimates ranges between 25,000 to 50,000. In February 1962, a large number of civilian victims' remains were unearthed in areas around Singapore: Siglap, Changi, and Bukit Timah. The Singapore Chinese Chambers of Commerce undertook the responsibility of gathering the remains and creating a memorial. On March 1963, the then Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew set aside the present piece of land for the building of the memorial. It was completed in January 1967. On February 1967, the Civilian War Memorial was officially unveiled by Prime Minister Lee, who led war on behalf of the government and the people of Singapore. Every year on February 15, a memorial service is held at the Civilian War Memorial to remember the victims of the war. This day is also Singapore's Total Defence Day, and also represents the 1942 surrender of Singapore to the Japanese.